she put a spider into a jar, then added a cockroach. The next moment, something strange happened.
Cool.
Amy whistled, and the spider actually responded to her. Excited, she decided to keep the spider as a pet. That night, Spider unscrewed the jar lid on its own and crawled out through the ventilation duct while Amy was asleep. The next day, Amy's grandmother's parrot was found reduced to just bones. Even stranger, overnight, the spider had grown bigger, though. Amy didn't notice. She caught more cockroaches to feed it. Suddenly, a white pill dropped onto the table, and the jar shook immediately. Amy picked up the pill, and the jar stopped moving. It was cockroach poison. Curious, Amy touched the spider's web with the pill. That night, the spider again slipped into the ventilation duct while Amy was asleep and made its way to the neighbor's house. The dog in the living room started barking non-stop, waking its owner. Thinking the dog was too noisy, she locked it outside. Meanwhile, the spider crawled up the woman's shoulder. The woman later died. As the spider grew larger, Amy wanted a bigger jar and asked a classmate upstairs for help. She told David about the spider's ability to talk, but he didn't believe her at first.
That's her feeding call. Cool, right?
Charlotte?
David became intrigued and offered Amy the jar for free, but he insisted the spider stay with him for a few days. Amy agreed but kept it a secret. However, David told Amy's stepfather and said he planned to hand the spider over to the health department. In reality, he wanted to keep it and feed it better food. Amy was heartbroken when she found out. Late at night, the spider had grown big enough to break out of the jar. It flew into Amy's room but didn't attack her. Instead, it targeted her stepfather and stepmother, knocking them out and dragging them away. Only when the dog barked loudly at Amy did she go to the living room and found her parents were gone. Frantically, Amy shouted into the ventilation duct. The spider quickly rushed out. Amy blocked the exit with a nearby cabinet. Finally realizing how terrifying the spider was, she crushed the cockroach poison into the jar, added some water, and put it into a spray gun. Amy found her trapped stepfather, who sprayed the poison water onto the spider's web. The web quickly dissolved. Then the spider damaged the fire sprinkler system, flooding everything. The poison on Amy's body was washed away. Amy and her stepfather ran to the garbage compactor. If the spider chased them, they could crush it by pressing the handle switch. But unexpectedly, the switch didn't work. The machine wasn't plugged in. To save the family, the stepfather plugged it in, but was electrocuted. The spider was finally crushed, but they didn't know the spider had already laid eggs. A terrifying story was about to begin again.